What is up, guys? It is your main man, Snaggie, coming at you with a brand new video today, and I am super excited for this one. This is the sports portion of the 2016 Snaggie Awards. What are the Snaggie Awards? I'm glad you asked. The Snaggie Awards are my own personal video game awards in some categories that I created, which I feel are important. Next Thursday's video will have the 2016 Snaggie Awards for the rest of the gaming industry, but this week we are talking specifically about sports games. Now, just real quick, guys, nothing in this video is sponsored. Nobody sent me free packs to push their game in a particular direction. I don't have that kind of pull. You guys know I don't have that kind of pull, but I'm going to say it anyway. And also, guys, these are 100% my opinions. If you disagree with them, feel free to jump down in the comments below. Hit me up on the Twitter machine at Snaggie, and as long as you're civil about it, I will have a conversation with you and try to convince you why my choice is better than your choice. The sports game industry right now is at an all-time high, in my opinion. Sure, there are lots of journalists out there who can shit on game A or shit on game B and make it seem like the sports game industry is literally in the toilet, but that is complete and utter bullshit. The sports game industry has never been stronger than it is right now. It's a tough decision for consumers who are on a budget, deciding between NHL or Madden, FIFA or Pro Evolution Soccer, MLB The Show, or, well, there's no other baseball games, but you get my point. Sports games are a tough decision right now, and that's because they're so good. It seems like every iteration of every game has some sort of new groundbreaking mode or some sort of cool new option that makes the game just that much more appealing to the consumer. That's what made these awards so hard. When I tried to look at the different categories and try to decide between the games, it's very, very difficult. Honestly, is there a huge difference between FIFA and Pro Evolution Soccer? Sure, there are differences, but is one game really way better than the other? No, you really can't go wrong with either title. It comes down to personal preference and what's in the game. It comes down to the nitty-gritty. But the bottom line is, guys, 2016 was a fantastic banner year for sports games, and I am very, very excited for what is to come in 2017. Now, with all that bunch of bullshit out of the way, let's start handing out some Snaggie Awards, and first up is the best mobile sports game, and the winner is Super Stickman Golf 3. Think about all the things you want in a mobile game. Free, limited pushing of in-app purchases, easy to play, nice graphics, replayability, fun factor. Look no further than Super Stickman Golf 3 to check off all your boxes. It's easy to play. You jump in, the control scheme is very easy to learn. You hit a couple of buttons, you try to put the ball in the hole. It's golf. How hard is that? The course design keeps the game fresh as you jump from land to land to land, always giving you new obstacles and new challenges, and keeping the game on a rather nicely scaling difficulty level. Some new things have been added this time around, such as downloadable courses and fully customizable avatars that add even more replayability and value to this game. While the mobile sports game landscape is still growing, Super Stickman Golf 3 has proven that it is at the top of the pile. Next up, guys, is Best Franchise Mode. And this year's Best Franchise Mode goes to Madden 17. Listen, NHL 17 and MLB The Show 16 have made strides in this category, but Madden NFL 17 still is at the top of the franchise mode mountain. This year introducing Play the Moments, which allows you to play certain parts of the game and help advance through your franchise faster for those who prefer the week-to-week and off-season transactional interactions as opposed to actually playing full 60-minute football games. The off-season is still a very good strong point, and while the relocation in Madden NFL 17 could use a bit of a refresh, it is still the go-to franchise mode for sports gamers. Next up, guys, we have Best Career Mode, and that goes to The Journey from FIFA 17. Sure, we've seen story-based career modes before. All you need to do is look back to NBA 2K16 and the Spike Lee-inspired career mode to see how a more story-driven storyline could work. Well, FIFA 17 took that to the next level with Alex Hunter's journey. It's a great example about how a career mode can be amplified with a very story-driven aspect. And while other story modes have come a long way, FIFA 17 was really able to harness their users' engagement to make their career mode just a cut above the rest. Next up, guys, we have the award that I think is going to get me the most hate mail, and that is the best card collection mode, and my choice is Diamond Dynasty in MLB The Show 17. Listen, Madden Ultimate Team, Football Ultimate Team are fantastic modes, but for me and the best bang for my buck, I'm going to take Diamond Dynasty all day. Sony San Diego has made wonderful strides with the Diamond Dynasty mode this year, giving users more ways to play and more ways to build your squad. With the introduction of Battle Royale and Conquest modes, that gives users other options than just playing head-to-head games to earn currency and earn cards. And while these do exist in Madden and while these do exist in FIFA, they just seem to be a little bit better done in MLB The Show 17. My three personal biggest issues with MUT is that sets can often seem difficult and convoluted, there's no way to manage your team when you're not sitting at the console, and the inability to play the CPU. None of these are problems in MLB The Show, and that's why, for me, Diamond Dynasty is the best card collection mode available in a game this year. And ladies and gentlemen, last but not least, that brings me to my Snaggie Award for the 2016 Sports Game of the Year. This was an extremely hard choice because I've really had two games that I enjoyed very much, and it took me a long time to decide which one I actually liked better. But when all the chips fell and everything was counted, MLB The Show 16 is my Snaggie Award winner for Sports Game of the Year. For me, MLB The Show 16 is the total package. There's so many different ways to play. Franchise, Road to the Show, Playoff Mode, Diamond Dynasty head-to-head games, Battle Royale, Conquest, Diamond Dynasty CPU games, Home Run Derby, pitching practice, batting practice. There is something in this game for everybody to do. I know people who have picked up this game and have not played a second of Road to the Show, and they love it because the franchise mode is great and that's what they want to play. There are people I know who are vice versa. MLB The Show is a complete package from start to finish. And while it's typically a complete package from start to finish, I personally feel like the 2016 iteration of the game has taken a bit of a greater step forward than we saw from 15 going to from 14. The Diamond Dynasty mode as well has seen several benefits from the developers seemingly switching to a year-round cycle, giving DD players something to do on an almost weekly basis keeps the game in people's machine. It keeps the playability up, it keeps the hours up, and it keeps the fun factor up. On the field, it's hard to find a game that represents the sport it's supposed to represent better than MLB The Show represents baseball. Overall, it is a fantastic game in a group of great games. Well, guys, those are the 2016 Snaggie Awards for the sports game genre. Like I said earlier in the video, let me know down in the comments below or hit me up over on the Twitter machine at SnaggleJ. Let me know if you agreed with me, if you disagreed with me, what you guys thought was better, where I got it right, where I got it wrong. As always, guys, make sure you drop a like on the video as well. And if you want to subscribe to the channel, make sure you click on my face right up in this area right over here. And until next time, peace.